Good morning, Bible business. I'm your host, Roosevelt. I was talking to my daughter. She's 7 years old, and she acting facetious today. But however, that's how a 7-year-old behaves sometimes. But I was telling her about how God grace is, and how God give you only a limited amount of time with His grace. And most people take for granted what their grace is. They believe if they make goals, they're going to see tomorrow for that goal. Or they guarantee themselves a reason why they don't do what they're supposed to do. They don't call their moms, they don't call their fathers, they don't say I love you to their wives or husbands. They don't take advantages of the opportunities in front of them if they have one. They don't travel, they don't love enough, they don't when they sit next to someone, a stranger, they don't say hello because they believe they have grace for tomorrow. Well, even though God gives us a short amount of grace, 100 years is just only a blink of His eye. A blink. And we blink thousands of times a day. So if we blink thousands of times a day, a blink of God's eye is only 100 years. So what I'm telling you and what I'm trying to explain is that you have to be grateful to what God is giving you. You got to be grateful to take action. You got to understand there's no guarantee in life. There's no guarantees except grace, what God has for you. Many people tell you that, wow, one day I'm going to win the lottery. Well, perhaps you will, perhaps you won't. God said, don't take in consideration of this day. Don't worry about anything about this day. So when you go to sleep tonight, just understand that you have exhausted everything that you possibly can. I know some days I don't tell. I don't love my wife right. And the reason for that is like continuation of talking. Hey, look here. We in this game together. Always reiterating, hey, come on. We got to do this. You get tired about talking and showing and moving forward, showing your love, showing your grace, showing consideration. And that's in every relationship. And then you got to bring it back to their attention to hey, we don't have tomorrow. Like if you got your kids on programs on just to watch TV so you can watch TV, you're not spending no time building a relationship with them. Or your husband, you look at him and say, hey, he's going out there and working for our family, but you never sit down and say thank you for what you have done. Or vice versa, the wife, for taking care of your children safely. Because people right now, they underneath so much strain, they're killing their kids. And they're not loving their kids. They hurting their offsprings and so much more. We have to understand we are in grace mode. And if you're not in grace mode, you're not doing nothing about going to the kingdom of God. Listen, man, I understand the stress that we may have on this earth, the stress that we may put on ourselves and others. But understand, you don't have a guarantee at all. I'm walking around this track because I know I don't have a guarantee. I have grace right now. So I'm walking around the track, doing my exercises, making sure that I have more grace if God allows me to have grace the next day. And when you start thinking in those philosophies or atoms or genealogies and words that only I can make up because I have grace, you start changing the way your thought process is about the love of God and how He loves you. I want you to consider that. Please subscribe, make a comment, and share. Go buy your books, God Creates Cash Flow, on bhoinnovations.com. God Creates Cash Flow. And then also, the best way to buy your books is buy 3 at a time. Buy all 3 of the Business Hustle Owner for $69 today. God Creates Cash Flow, Economics and Inflation, and the Business Hustle Owner, Marketing for a First-Time Business Owner. Good morning. What's up, Doc? Good morning. Yeah, so we got to get busy now. Got to get busy right now. Let's do it.